He's been a great friend and a mentor to me. And all my life I've had one goal, and I just wanted to be his lawyer. And that's our United States Senator, Mr. Mark Warner. Mark, could you come forward, please? And I've asked Mark very briefly, because I know his time is dear, to just kind of give us a little bit of an update on what's going on in Capitol Hill. And you know, obviously he's represented us as a governor. He's now the United States Senator, but ask if he could take a few minutes of his time to do that. Thank you, Mark.
There you go. Thank you, Chap. Good to see you, Mark. Well, thank you, Chap. Happy New Year, everyone.
Happy New Year.
Happy New Year.
Good morning.
Good morning.
Let me, first of all, thank Chap for the chance to be here this morning and give you a little bit of a report from this new job. I guess it's not so new anymore. Before I give you the Washington update, and I've got a little time, I know you're going to speak, and I'll be happy to stay for the question period as well. Let me say how much I appreciate you being here for Chap this morning. You know, this next legislative session is going to be an enormous challenge, and we need people like Chap Petersen in Richmond to make sure that Northern Virginia's interests are taken care of, to make sure that Virginia's interests are taken care of at this very, very challenging time. If you think the last couple sessions have been tough, you ain't seen nothing yet. Because all of the easy and even not so easy choices in terms of funding, in terms of priorities in Richmond have already been made. And now, we're down to the bone. I thought it was bad when I was governor and we had to cut about $6 billion. Governor Kane had to go through $7 billion. Literally has left Governor McDonald with a budget that's smaller than what he inherited. So, and the Senate, and let me just, I know Lowell's here and others, and nothing like, the age of never being off the record. I have to say, I was a strong supporter, of our team this year. But since McDonald's election, I think he's done things pretty well. The tone he struck has been pretty good. I think a number of his appointments, but now, the rubber's going to hit the road. We're going to see the kind of internal conflict that's playing out not just here in Virginia, but across the nation inside the Republican Party between, the Bob McDonnell that was elected in terms of somebody who had campaigned as a moderate and a problem solver and has reflected some of his appointments that way, and some more of the ideological wing of the Republican Party. And that is going to play out in this budget battle coming up in Richmond. And the role that the Senate plays, particularly our Democratic Senate, is going to be extraordinarily important. And let me also quickly put a plug in for Dave Marsden. I mean, I know most everybody here, the last thing you're thinking about at this point is special elections or voting, but we do have a special election on Tuesday that's very, very important. Dave Marsden is the kind of right, moderate, I think, forward-thinking Virginia Democrat that we need to get elected on Tuesday. But Chap's role as somebody who, let me assure you, is an independent voice. And let me, if there was any question, anybody who needs any validation of that, Lowell, in the off-the-record content, I'll tell you some of the words that I used to describe Chap during my term as governor. Independent voice was one of the more polite ones, but he is somebody who is going to do what he thinks is right, is best, and he's going to be extraordinarily important this year.